ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of a distinguished Senator Tokunbo Abiru, welcome to the launch of a 300 million, 6% per annum constituency intervention revolving loan for MSME in Lagos East.
It is with great pleasure that I join you all to witness the formal launching of the 300 million Lagos East Senatorial Constituency Revolving Loan Fund, raised and organized by the distinguished Senator Tokunbo Abiru to support MSMEs in his constituency, to aid them to bounce back from the impacts of COVID-19 global pandemic.
We have, however, discovered that because of most of our MSMEs, they are unstructured and are not able to get commercial bank loans to expand their businesses, they resort to loan sharks who lend to them at exorbitant rates of interest, ranging from 6% per month to 30% per month. That is about 72% per annum and 360% per annum, which is highly unsustainable.
A lot has been said about why we are here today, so I would just like to say how much I commend Senator Tokunbo Abiru and his beautiful and dutiful wife. A round of applause for her. The power behind the throne. And I'll say why. Let me tell you, from my own experience, I suppose I've come from a similar background in finance. Of course, we know he reached the pinnacle of banking in Nigeria as a group managing director of Polaris Bank, amongst other top-notch institutions he served. But you know, what he's doing today, if you look at this brochure, it's just a whirlwind of activity, a whirlwind of initiatives, the health sector, insurance, education, social empowerment of people, direct funding of people to help them through these difficult times. A round of applause for him, please.
About this time last year, we were here for the 1000 MSME workshop, and today we're here to witness the launch of the 300 million naira revolving loan for the constituency in courtesy of Senator Tokunbo Abiru, the man who is doing good.
What we are doing here today is an affirmation of what we did here last year. And that is trying to build the capacity of our MSME. And like a lot of people have said, the MSME, that's the micro, small, and medium enterprises, they account for over 50% of the GDP of most countries, not only Nigeria. And in particular for Nigeria, they create employment for close to 80% of our people. So I'm sure we will all agree that we don't have a choice but to continue to find ways that we can enhance their capacity. It is in furtherance of that we have decided to live up to the expectation of our promise last year, that apart from giving capacity development in terms of teaching them the techniques of business, we also believe that providing finance is also very important. Now, we also know that in the environment that we all live in, Mr. Edu mentioned it, inflation rate in Nigeria today is about 19%. So there is, finance for any business will always want to earn a profit over inflation rate. So you can imagine what the cost of borrowing will be if inflation rate today is 19%. So people will be lending money at above 19%. Now, if you do that, for our MSME, we are living in difficult times. So that is why I had to sit down with our partners and come up with what will be very accessible, what can support their business. And that is why we have put together about 300 million naira at a concessional rate of 6% per annum. So for that, I would believe businesses can be supported, businesses can be enhanced. And of course, again, we have also tried not to make even the accessibility of the fund to be difficult for them. We know that when our MSMEs, when they go to banks, beyond the cost of lending to them, that's the interest rate, there are also issues around collateral. There are issues around collateral. They can tell you to go and bring either beyond the surety, they can tell you to bring other forms of collateral. I'm sure in the minds of some people, they will be wondering that it's very easy for me to say now, because in my prior life, I was part of those bankers that probably was doing that. But don't worry, I won't say I'm born again, but I think I should do what I think is desirable for the people. So access to finance has been identified by various studies as one of the biggest challenges faced by small businesses in the Nigerian economy. Many MSMEs, out of desperation, they take loans from financial institutions. Deji Abisola had mentioned it here. Mr. Edu also mentioned it. People lend them money at 6% per month, meaning 72% per annum. All those things cannot allow businesses to thrive. So what we are doing here today is what is completely different, and you probably cannot find it. Even the CBN that did 5% during COVID, they have since revised it now that things are looking better to about 9%. So the 6% is an advantage that I believe very strongly that our constituents should take advantage of. For those beneficiaries and for those who are taking this loan, please, I am appealing to everyone here. This is not free money. You don't build capital by just filtering capital away. This is a collaboration that have been put together by financial institutions or development finance institutions in this country, BOI, SMIDAN, and LSETM. So it is not free money, but it is, it is a money that is lowly priced at 6%. Is as good as free. When I say free, free means it's almost as good as interest-free. The capital needs to be returned. And let me tell you, when you return, we will encourage our partners because our resolve is to make this a yearly build-up. So when you return, and our partners are encouraged by the fact that the loans are performing very well on a yearly basis, I can assure you, and I have their assurance, that on a yearly basis, they will continue to contribute 300 million into this particular fund. So it is just for us to imagine. That within a period of 3 years, we can actually grow this fund in excess of 1 billion naira. And it's going to be for the benefit of all. So my appeal is, as you use it judiciously for what it's meant for. Make sure you repay it timely so that others can benefit, so that you yourself can benefit.
We are all witnesses to all the wonderful things that he has been doing for almost 2 years in the last 20 months. And it is unprecedented in the annals of the history of Lagos East Senatorial District. He is our beloved son in whom we are well pleased. And today again marks another day of joy and glory to come and see the opening up and the widening of the economy of the Lagos East Senatorial District. As a man of figures, I want to let you know that this 300 million naira revolving loan, just like the chairman of today, Honorable Wale Edun, have said, is a gift. A gift for you to expand and enlarge your businesses. Because at the rate of 60%, it means that anyone, 6% per annum, it means that anyone that takes a loan of 100,000 naira will only pay 6,000 naira divided by 12. That's the interest is 500 naira per month. There is nowhere in the world where you will get that type of loan. So this one is unprecedented. We are very, very gratified. We are very happy. We are very proud of him. And we want to implore you that when the time comes to cast your vote, you know the people to cast your vote for. I can testify to his wonderful character, humane character, his humble mien. I've been with him, we've been friends for over 40 years, since we are teenagers. And I can guarantee you that if you cast your vote for him, you are not wasting your vote. By the special grace of God, he will come back to continue doing good to all and sundry. I want to thank you very much with your amiable wife for this wonderful thing that you have done. It is complimentary, and we are also happy with all the partners, the Bank of Industry, the SMIDAN, and the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund for finding it worthy to partner and collaborate with our distinguished senator. We thank you very much, but a fẹ́ rọ̀ yín, ẹ jọ̀wọ́, owó yìí kì í ṣe owó tẹ́ máa fi kó oúnjẹ sórí tébù àbí tẹ́ máa fi raṣọ lọ sí pátí o. Wọ́n ní kẹ́ lọ fi ṣòwò ní, lágbára Ọlọ́run èrè lọmọ ọlọ́jà ń jẹ. Tẹ́ bá ṣòwò ẹ máa rérè jẹ lágbára Ọlọ́run. Àníkún àtàníṣẹ́kù lọ́lọ́run máa ṣe. Ẹ jọ̀wọ́, òyìnbó ló ti ń sọ fún yín látàárọ̀, ẹ̀yin ìyá lọ́jà wa, ẹ̀yin bàbá lọ́jà, owó ìtàn fún yín wọ́n ní kẹ́ lọ fi ṣòwò. Tẹ́ bá wá ṣòwò ẹ rérè jẹ, nínú èrè yẹn lẹ máa ná, kì í ṣe owó yẹn gangan, kí àwọn ẹlòmíràn kan bá lè jàǹfààní ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run á wà pẹ̀lú yín, Ọlọ́run á dúró tì yín, àṣeyẹ lálákànṣepo, àṣeyẹ lẹ máa ṣe. Thank you all, God bless you.
Well, I'm not surprised. I'm happy, I'm elated that we are seeing things like this happening in my senatorial district.
Right.
We are having one of the best senators anybody could dream of in Nigeria today, and he has done so well for us. He has represented us so well, and we are happy with him. We call him doing good senator, and he has not disappointed any one of us. So for us, especially those of us who are from Lagos State Senatorial District, we are excited, we are happy that we have a man that is capable, that is competent, that is articulate, and that is representing in all ramifications. So for us, we are grateful that we have Senator Tokunbo Abiru.
All right, so now let's talk about what effects do you think this loan, revolving loan, is going to have on businesses?
When we met a year ago, about a year ago, I know that Lagos East will never remain the same. And that is why what we are seeing today is happening. The economy of Lagos East Senatorial District is going to be at the Eldorado by the grace of God in the next 1 year. We are seeing so many things happening economically wise, and I thank God that we are seeing it happening in my side.
One of the biggest challenges that small businesses face is access to credit. Right now, many of them pay exorbitantly to access credit. Some of them access credit at 5% per month, which is 60% per annum. Some access credit at sometimes even at 10% per month, which is 120% per annum. It's very, very prohibitive. So this initiative is putting on the table a facility of 6% per annum. It's almost unparalleled in terms of lending. So it's a good boost to the small businesses in the Lagos East Senatorial District. It's going to promote empowerment. It's going to lead to more job creation. It's going to lead to reduction in poverty. Because when we talk about creating jobs and alleviating poverty, one of the best channels to do that is through these small businesses. And the framework that has been put together is to make the fund a revolving fund. So the benefits will not just be to the first set of beneficiaries, it's going to revolve. And another very good thing is that this initiative has very solid partners. We have the Lagos State Employment Trust Fund, we have the Bank of Industry, and we have SMIDAN. These are very solid partners that have an excellent track record as far as supporting SMEs are concerned. So with this kind of partners and the kind of framework that has been put in place, we are very confident that this fund will grow and it will continue to revolve and it will continue to impact significantly on the good people of the Lagos East Senatorial District.
With me here is one of the beneficiaries for this revolving 300 million naira loan. I have with me Ms. Alawuru Joanne, right? Am I correct? All right, good evening. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Tell me, show how excited you are.
I am super excited.
Okay, now let's talk about the process of having to be part of the beneficiaries to be shortlisted. How did you go about the process?
I just woke up to LSET office and applied for the loan when I heard about it. And it didn't take just a month ago and it was done.
Did you know you were going to be part of this?
I didn't know. When I got the alert, it was powerful. So happy.
What business are you into?
I run a crèche in my house, so they came, investigated, and said you are doing a good job.
Wow.
Took some photos.
So where is your crèche at?
It's at Chomolu.
Wow. For how
Yes.
long have you been running?
I've been running for about 2-3 years.
Okay, so this amount that you were given, of what substantial value will it add to your business?
It will really be of great impact to my business because I told them I needed shelves, need to upgrade, because parents need upgrade from time to time. So I'm super excited to be part of the loan.
Okay, now that you've received this loan, you know, it's called a revolving loan. How do you intend to give back to the society?
I intend to pay back as soon as possible and be able to help other people and to encourage other people to come up for the loan.
Okay, so what are your words of thank you to the distinguished Senator Tokunbo Abiru?
I would say a very big thank you to Senator Tokunbo for this great job, this money. I'm grateful. I've been in need for it. So it's a privilege. I'm grateful. God will reward him and give him greater height, even in this electoral ambition.